one just crashed, but whatever. I got a notification from YouTube that said, "Oh, you should take a break," and it just cut off the stream, man. That's so annoying. I don't know how to turn off that thing in settings, but it's like oh, it's getting late. You should go to bed, and then it just shut off my stream, bro. But we move. What's going on? Everybody's gotta get back in here. Dude, that's so frustrating, bro. So frustrating. YouTube is my op right now, man. Well, the reason why the stream cut off was because I got a notification that said, "Oh, it's getting late. You should take a break." And that just cut off the stream. Like, I don't know how to get rid of that in settings, but it keeps giving me the, "Oh, it's getting late. You should turn off your phone" thing. Like, it's a YouTube feature, yeah. So it shut off the stream, but here we are. We got 7 people back in here, so we're all good, you know. Or 4 people now. Damn, it just dropped rapidly. Congrats on 5K, brother. You encouraged me in life. Oh, thank you, man. I appreciate that. And I'm glad I could help you. Thank you. Congrats on 5K. I appreciate it. Did I see the message on Discord? There was somebody on Discord. I don't know if it was you. I responded to somebody, but it said they're not receiving direct messages from people that are not their friends. So I sent that person a friend request. I don't know if it got to them, but yeah. Have I heard of Gooby? Have I heard of that movie? I haven't. Oh, that was you? Okay, well, I did see the message and I replied. I don't know if the reply went through, so I'll have to check it out again. Was the jump from sophomore year to junior year something that was a long time coming, or did it happen just over the summer? I think it was a combination of both. I think that, I mean, I was always a crafty basketball player, but I never was able to translate that to the varsity level until that point when I really just put my all into it over the summer. And yeah, so I think it was a combination of both. How do I balance my training with school? I'll tell you my school studying plan right here. It was this right here, okay? During lunch, I usually never sat in the cafeteria with my friends. And as I mentioned before, there's sacrifices that you have to make for basketball, if you're willing and if you truly want to be great. I would do my homework in the library, so I didn't have to do any when I got home or after school because I would be staying after school for basketball or going to the weight room. So I would do my work during lunch, and I would talk to teachers, and I would get tutored by them during lunch. Actually, specifically for my algebra class, I suck at math. Okay, I'll be honest, I stink at math. So what I did was there was a student teacher in there, a college kid. Awesome guy, greatest teacher, like one of the greatest teachers I have ever had. He was such a cool guy, and we actually became really good friends. Anyway, haven't talked to him since though. Anyway, every single day he came into the library with me and he just helped me study, and I brought my C to an A in that class by the end of the semester, and it was very, very stressful because math is like one of my worst subjects. But balance training and basketball. Use the free time that you have and don't waste any. Yeah, of course. Did I see the Kobe statue that was revealed? I have not. It's pretty cool though. Should I practice my handles, shooting, finishing, passing, all that at the same time, or have phases where I focus on something specifically? I work on everything at the same time. It just depends on. So my trainer is a really good dribbler, and I work on ball handling with him a lot. But I also work on shooting with him a lot. So it usually depends on the day. But there was a time period when I was trying to just level up my game, like between sophomore and junior year. All I did was shoot. I took the Larry Bird advice of like, or was it Larry Bird? Who was it? Oh no, sorry, Kobe Bryant. And he talked about for a whole summer, all he did was shoot. And then the next summer, all he did was dribble. And then he just mastered those skills, got them into his bag. And then he started working on everything. So I feel like as you go through phases, your training should go through phases, if that makes sense. Am I going to college? I want to play basketball in college, yes. If basketball didn't exist, I would not want to go to college. But, yeah. You know what's crazy though? Like, if this channel continues to grow at a fast rate, or maybe it explodes, and of course there's a lot of luck involved, but I truly believe if I just continue to post that good content, it will explode. I can make a living off of this. So it's really something cool to think about. How hard do you think someone would have to work during the summer to make prep? So like a prep school team. I've never played for a prep school team, so I couldn't give you, just a clear answer. I don't know. But my answer would be to work so hard that there's no doubt. Who's my favorite player? Kobe Bryant is probably my favorite player of all time, followed by Michael Jordan. And the current NBA player that's my favorite would probably be Tyrese Maxey. He's a Sixer, so. Is the NBA your ultimate goal? I would say no, actually. I feel like the NBA is more so about entertainment than actually basketball. And I think that the NBA is just filled with the gifted athletes and the super creatures, the freaks. I think I'd have more fun with the competitive atmosphere of something like overseas, because I feel like that's more methodical than just having those guys that you can't stop, That's just my personal preference. But then again, the money in the NBA would be nice. Who do I model my game after? You should watch the video, How to Watch Film, because I talked about that in that video. Who is my favorite player? Oh yeah, I already talked about that. What do I think about Luka? I have studied Luka a lot. And I actually have a video coming out very soon. It's a film study of Luka Doncic, so I hope y'all get some value from that. Should I have many goals going into games? So I guess what you're saying is like before you go into the game, you should have a goal of I should score 10 points today, this, that, and the other. I don't think you should have goals that are reliant on things out of your control. I think you should have goals that are in your control, such as, okay, I'm going to high-five this amount of teammates today. I'm going to uplift this amount of people with this many compliments, stuff that you can control, Where's James at? He's in his room right now, actually. Do I play AAU? I did, yes. Now that I'll be 18, I won't be able to play AAU again, but yeah, it was fun while it lasted. What are my thoughts on the G League, and would you ever consider playing there? Who knows? We'll have to see where life takes me, Who is the best player in the NBA right now? Better not say Tyrese. No, it's not Tyrese. Best player in the NBA right now. I don't keep up with the NBA enough to tell you, Like I said, I've gotten a bit bored of the NBA. Not bored, that's the wrong word. I still love it. I don't know. I feel like I've lost a lot of respect for the NBA, especially with no travels being called and stuff. But maybe I'm just an old head. But best player in the NBA. I don't know. I couldn't tell you. I personally don't watch enough. But Mark, your videos have helped me so much. Thank you so much. Oh, of course, man. I'm glad they helped you. Have you ever been cut from a team for disrespecting or insulting somebody? No. No, I've never been cut from a team for that reason, but I've been cut from a team for just not being good enough. Oh, I better say Luca. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't see that message. Love your vids, by the way. Thank you. Yo, what are your... Oh, here's a controversial question. What are your guys' thoughts on the Mr. Beast situation? Have I ever committed a felony? Yes, I've committed several war crimes and 2 felonies. Favorite basketball player of all time is probably Kobe. How can you improve your game playing pickup? Try new things in pickup. Work on things on your own. Like, let's say you want to do a new dribble combo. Work on that in pickup, because if you make a mistake, it's pickup. It's not, like, you're going to get subbed out now because your coach is mad at you. I see you like the Eagles. I do like the Eagles. Yes. All Philly sports, man. Phillies. Well, I don't really watch baseball much, but Eagles, Sixers, I guess Phillies. Felt betrayed when I found out that Mr. Beast promoted illegal underage gambling. Yeah. You're from Dallas? Alright, well, I'm not big on hating people just because they support a different team than me. I don't really care about all that. Would you ever consider collabing with NBA Knowledge? He's another great basketball account. NBA Knowledge. I'm trying to think if I know who you're talking about. NBA Knowledge. I feel like it's just not ringing a bell. Is that the... I'm thinking of the overthinking hooper guy. I can't remember who basketball now NBA Knowledge is. Wait, oh! Oh, I just got it. Good one. Have I ever pulled a Jordan Poole during a game? No. The baddie takeover badge is crazy. Oh, man. Y'all are funny, bro. Do you have some tips on how to make varsity as a freshman? Have confidence, because that's something that the young guys usually lack. Have confidence, but not an ego, Work harder than everybody else. Be prepared so that preparedness turns into confidence, and exude that confidence on the court. And don't try to do too much. Are you next? Are you next? I don't know what that means. Who is my GOAT? I'm going to get flamed for this, aren't I? Because a lot of y'all are going to be like, oh no, LeBron James is the GOAT, but I'm going with Michael Jordan. I'm sorry. Who's my favorite college team? Villanova. I've always loved Villanova, and I remember watching them win the championship. Didn't they win like 2? I just remember being a young kid and just like being in awe of that and seeing the confetti fall, and I was just like, man, that's got to be a great feeling. Favorite team of all time is the 76ers. Yo, Mark, I'm thinking about AAU. Do you know what the price would be for a full AAU season? It depends on where you go. Some AAU teams are more expensive than others. It's usually just expensive wherever you go. It's unfortunate, but that's just how it is. I wish there was a better alternative to AAU, honestly. Shoot, one day that should be my goal. That should be my goal one day, to make a better alternative to AAU. Big goals around here. I'll call it the Mark League. You got the G League and you got the M League. Oh, we'll call it the MBA. MBA, Mark Basketball Association. Sign me up. What would be different in the NBA? I would say that, in my personal opinion, okay, I truly believe that the games should be announced earlier in the week than the day before the tournament. That's just annoying, especially if it's a far away tournament and they just say the day before, oh, by the way, your game is at 7 o'clock in the morning. It's like, bro, what? Why didn't you, that? And also, just minor changes, just like, okay, how about we put, like, borders in between every court so that there's not whistles every 2 seconds and the ball is not rolling onto the court all the time, and like just little minor changes that I feel like it's so easy to fix, but they just don't. But maybe I'm just being critical. Thank you again for the support, man. I appreciate it. Any tips for your first high school basketball game? Have fun. Have fun. Full-time YouTuber or full-time basketball player? For right now, I'd rather be a full-time basketball player because, well, that's what I am doing. But depending on where my life goes after high school, who knows, Do I have any tips for an inconsistent jump shot? Get more reps. Who's my number one fan? Good question. I think my dad has probably always been my number one supporter. He's always been so awesome and inspiring me and helping me grow, not only as a basketball player but also as a person. I always have wanted to make him proud whenever I've played, so. Have I made any money from YouTube? Yes, but YouTube took away my monetization because they're like, oh, you didn't pass the verification. So I haven't been getting paid now. I haven't had the ability to monetize, but so now I'm just going to wait till I'm 18 so I can stop dealing with this crap. So, tips for middle school games, knowing when to set screens, etc. In middle school, I mean, I'm not really sure like what you mean knowing when to set screens. I think if you're just gonna set a screen, set a hard screen, Can I dunk? Oh yeah, man, I can do a double East Bay windmill between the legs behind the back off the backboard. Come on, man, you know me. Dad reveal? Oh heck nah, bro. Heck nah, man. I just started my second year of football, so sadly basketball is on the back burner for now, but I'm still loving the videos. Oh, I got you, bro. Go get your dad, please. Nah, bro. Nah, man. Do the two-step verification. No, I know, I have it. It's weird. I'm not gonna explain the whole thing, but they're just, it's dumb. Late night stream is crazy. How late is it? What time is it? It's 10:20 for me. It's not that bad. This ball is a bit deflated. Go hoop. Yeah. Do I have a sister? Nah, just an older brother. And you've probably seen him in the live streams if you've been in the other ones. Go get him. Nah. Nah. Film study. Not tonight. I have my computer unplugged and everything, and I don't feel like plugging it back in. Does he play basketball? He played basketball for his freshman year, and then he just played rec after that. But I mean, he's been the MVP of his rec league every year. He's what, 6'1" on a good day. He's a tank. Maybe like what, 195. Yeah, he's freaking massive. He's a beast, dude. He's always the MVP of his seasons too, and he's won like 3 championships in rec. It's insane. Low key jealous. What do you think is your best skill in basketball? It's definitely my shooting. Definitely. I've been watching film in slow motion now. Smart man. Do you think I'm going D2 or Division 2 or Division 1? We'll see. You know, gotta see where life takes me. I'm just gonna do what I can and play to the best of my abilities, and hopefully that pays off. Dad reveal at 10K. Y'all are crazy. Okay, this is something I've been seriously wondering. Why is your YouTube channel named Mark? Well, my name is Mark, so anyway. Who's better, me or him? Dude, me and my brother have been beefing. Not real beef, but he said to me, oh, Mark, my rec league team, they're going to the championship, by the way. My rec league team can beat your high school team. And I said, really? And he said, yeah, and he was talking crazy. So I said, bet, since you're so confident, let's run 5s. So I texted everybody on my team that I know that I would have for the starting lineup. I texted all of them. I got them in a group chat, and I said, yo, let's do this. And I texted them, and they all said, bet. When we doing it? Bet, bet, bet. So we're going to make it happen. I should record it. Basically, everybody on my team knows I have the YouTube channel now, so they probably wouldn't even mind. What colleges am I thinking about? Not any in particular at the moment, just seeing what kind of offers I could get, you know. What's something you would say to a girl who genuinely wants to get better at basketball? I would say the same thing to a girl that I would say to a dude. Just get a lot of reps, a lot of repetition, high volume of shots every day, or and do everything at game speed, make your workouts efficient. Basically the same thing I say in my videos, you know. Oh, Christopher's in here. Oh, we got 2 Christophers, actually. Christopher Jackson, my boy. I love you too, bro. And Christopher, my cousin. I gotta remember y'all if I make it to the league. Yeah, I got y'all. What platform am I streaming on? It's just YouTube. Am I gonna make a video about how to stay in shape? I mean, I think that I'm not exactly the best person to go to for fitness advice. I've just been doing my own thing, working out with the team, and just practicing basketball every day. So that's what's kept me in shape. But I've heard so much about your dad. I'd love to meet him sometime. Would you be open to introducing him to us? I don't know, man. I don't know. That might be, I don't know. Maybe I would have to ask him. What high school did I play for? You could probably see it in videos. It's GCIT. So, yeah. L Riz. Who's risen who? Dad reveal would be so cute. Bruh. Am I a confident player? I would say I am, yeah. I used to not be, but yeah. I should post clips of my videos on other platforms. I already do. I have an Instagram and a TikTok. And my cousin Nick, who has been on some of these streams, he actually handles those. So, yeah. Do I have highlights? I do. You could actually check my channel. It's a highlight mixtape. I uploaded it like last week or 2 weeks ago. It's my junior year mixtape. What's the worst feeling in basketball? I think the worst feeling in basketball is like getting a turnover and then they dunk on the other end. Where were you the day Kobe died? Good question. I was in a restaurant with my mom, my pop-up, and my aunt and my grandmother. And I remember just hearing the news, and I almost cried in the middle of the restaurant, even though like I was young and I didn't really even watch Kobe like that. I was so sad. Yeah, that's one of those things you never forget, you know. Where were you guys when you heard about the Kobe news? That's a really good question. Where were y'all? Tips for finishing against taller players. Initiate the contact first. Don't try to, go up midair and then take the contact. Bump them first to get them out of the way. And then my lights just flickered. Bump them out of the way first and then go up. Do I use off-ball screens often in games? My coach will usually, he usually designs the plays, and some of them do have off-ball screens, so I just heard some thunder. Maybe that's why the lights started flickering. I found out Kobe died from a billboard. That was the day I fell in love with basketball for some reason. Interesting. I was about to watch the Pro Bowl when Kobe passed. Oh, damn. No way, bro. My lights flickered, too. Ooh, it's going to be the Storm stream. Ooh. I think the best feeling is coming off two players guarding, hitting buzzer beater. Yeah. Infinite aura for that game winner against Gloucester. What made me start playing basketball? I don't know. When I was younger, I played 3 sports, and my favorite sport when I was real young was soccer. And I was really good. And then they added goalies, and I sucked. And then baseball, I was pretty good at that. I had the best batting average on my team whenever I played, but I never hit a home run. I actually have a story. This one game, I had 3 triples in the same game, back to back to back, and every single triple hit the top of the fence and bounced back in. Never had a home run, though. And then with baseball, I got bored of it because of how slow it was, so I just stuck with basketball the whole time. And, yeah. What's the best feeling in basketball? Probably hitting the game winner, for sure. Had it twice. 2 amazing feelings. Especially, once you get in the locker room after celebrating on the court, that's, an even better feeling. Because I know once I open the door to the locker room, everybody's quiet, and then I walk in and they just go, yeah! Then it's a crazy celebration. It's awesome. Bro, you might need to pick me up and get lemon cakes because it's about a storm. Well, that was a fun day. The little inside joke there with my cousin. Do I play video games? From time to time, yeah, but, Christopher will tell you, he's always asking me to play, and I never have time. What's my honest opinion on playing football at a young age, if you have an opinion? If you love football, play football. I don't really have much to say about it. How do I reach Mythical 5 basketball team? I don't know what Mythical 5 is, but if you could explain it, I'll give my thoughts. Do I eat healthy for basketball? I try to, but I've been doing a dirty bulk since since what? What month? August, July. I think I started the dirty bulk. What's the month before June? Oh my gosh. January, February, March, April, May, June, May. I started a dirty bulk in May. Play Fortnite. Dude, I played Fortnite a while back, and it was actually really fun. Played it for the first time in a while. It was fun. Am I a player in NBA 2K24? Dude, I made a player. I made the Joe Knows build, the LeBron James build, and dude, my guy is a beast. He's a 64 overall, can hit from anywhere. He's good. I haven't even tried playing on the park with him. I just play in my career. And I play on the CPU mode in park. Favorite video game? Ooh. Probably 2K, and I like Fortnite, Minecraft. I played COD. My favorite Call of Duty of all time is Call of Duty World War II. A lot of people hate on that one, but that was my favorite. How do you deal with selfish teammates, ones who don't pass? Get the rebound. All right, bro, I'm a skedaddle. Have fun. All right, see you. Favorite NBA player? Right now, it's probably Tyrese Maxey. Of all time, it's probably Kobe. How do you improve team chemistry? Excellent question. I cleaned up my room earlier, so books I've already read and I don't need to reread. Wait, actually, no, I lied. It's right here. If you haven't read it yet, read How to Win Friends and Influence People, because it helps you become a better leader and a better teammate and a better person in general. So I recommend that book. And positive reinforcement is key. Video idea. How do you start a fight as soon as possible in a basketball game? All right, bro. How to make people pass more to you? Score. You drop in the finishing workout? I haven't dropped one because I don't really have one. I'll be honest. I don't really have one in particular. It depends on the day. Like, if I feel like my left hand layups have been weak, I just drill that out. So, best players of the game is the Mythical Five. Just work really hard. I guess that's my advice for a lot of things, but just work really hard. How do you win a fight mid-basketball game? I don't know. I couldn't tell you because I've never been in a fight in the middle of a basketball game. So, what's up, Stars Plays? How you doing? Do I lift weights for basketball? Yes. I changed my profile pic. You like it? Yeah, I noticed it a while back. I love it, bro. I'm your #1 fan. Oh, appreciate it. I don't know. It seems like you got some competition with the #1 fan, though. Tips for bulking. All right. Here's what I'll say. I'm doing a dirty bulk. I started the dirty bulk back in May. I've gained 10 pounds. Before that, I was trying to do a clean bulk for a very long time. Didn't gain any weight. I'm not saying dirty bulk is the way, but if you have a really fast metabolism like me, it might be the only way, because I'm not going to be able to make myself 3 full-course meals every single day. I just don't have the time, you know. You believe in God? Absolutely. Christ is king. Who's my GOAT in the NBA? Michael Jordan. Can you tell me how many reps I should do for a specific layup, like underhand or workout? Do 25 with the right, 25 with the left, 25 reverse, 25 reverse on the other hand, 25 floaters with each hand. You know, it's really all up to you. Damn, fatty. All right. I got Bron or MJ? MJ. All right, I got to go to sleep. I have a midnight practice for football. Oh, shoot, that's cool. What the heck? Midnight practice? That's sick. It's just like Remember the Titans. What do I think of the profile picture you're talking about? I love it, bro. I really do. I'm him? Oh, thank you. So what do you eat for dirty bulking? Because I'm kind of just eating whatever. All right. So I try to have 3 meals a day. Now, I'll tell you what I do on a normal day of practice. So, wake up around 6 a.m., get a protein shake, get in the car, go to my school because, that's the workout. Get there, finish by noon, come back home, or before I go back home, I'll have Chipotle with my brother. And so I just get a big rice bowl, and my Chipotle order is this: half steak, half chicken. I should do half chicken al pastor, but I always forget. Half chicken, half steak, brown rice, cheese, salsa, and lettuce. That's it. So what do I eat for dirty bulking? I mean, shoot, I just eat snacks, sugary snacks. I just try to keep up with my metabolism. So I eat a lot of food. I have days where I'm tired of eating food. It sucks, but I know that's going to be worth it, Bones Highlands bag or Jordan Poole bag in high school? Dude, Bones Highlands is so shifty and smooth at the same time. I'm gonna go with Bones. go-to dribble move and what reads when you get the ball. My go-to dribble move is probably the crossover because it's just simple and effective. And what reads when I get the ball depends on what the defense is giving me. I just look to see what I can do. Mark, no one's stopping Jimmy. Don't think you guys are going to win. Well, we'll have to see. That's why we're going to play the game. I'm going to go watch some of your vids. Be back later. Have a good one. All right, I'll see you, man. 13, 5-5, or 5-6. Am I cooked? No. No, you're not cooked. I think I was like 5'4" when I was 13, so. Actually, 13, what grade is that? Is that a freshman? Or is that 8th grade? Because if it's 8th grade, I think I was 5'3". Oh. Mark, I'm a point guard and I'm a good mid-range shooter. I don't have much range, but I'm working on it. A decent finisher and a good perimeter defender. What NBA player would you compare me to? Let's see. DeMar DeRozan is the first one that comes to mind for me. So when you're doing the crossover, do you hang like KD? Once again, it depends on the situation. Sometimes I'll hang out the crossover, sometimes I'll do it fast. Got to keep the defender guessing. Kobe is the GOAT. He's my favorite player of all time, but I got to give that card to Michael. Kobe said it himself, you wouldn't have me without Michael. Any shooting guard or small forward tips? Be ready for the ball and don't second guess yourself. Make fast decisions, but make the right read. So here's a question for y'all. If you could have 3 of the best basketball players' abilities, like let's say you pick 1 basketball player's finishing abilities, 1 basketball player's shooting, and 1 basketball player's defense, which 3 basketball players are you choosing and why? How do you handle finishing with contact? I've been struggling with that, but I've been talking to my trainer about it, and he's just been trying to get me into more 3-on-3s and live games. I've been playing with some Division II guys. I think one of them is Division I, or no, I could be wrong, but I know they're Division II and Division III, so they're much bigger than me, much stronger than me. So fighting through that contact has been helping. Just try to get and pick up a lot more. Bro is so humble. Bro, I'm 12, turning 13 this month, and I'm 4'10". Should I be worried? I wouldn't say worried is the right word. You're young. You can have a growth spurt. You'll be fine. And worst case scenario, yeah, you're a short basketball player. There's been short basketball players. I'm a short basketball player. My trainer, who had an offer to play overseas, he's shorter than me. But he's just that good. He's what? He's older now, but Steph shooting, Anthony Edwards finishing, Drew Holiday defense. I'm talking about all time. That's a good current list, but I want to see your all time. What is my height? It's like 5'9", 5'10" on a good day. I have more IQ on defense than offense. What do I do? Watch film and focus on improving your IQ on offense. A lot of people have been saying I look like Reed Shepherd. What do y'all think? And people have been saying I sound like him too. I've heard him talk, but he's got a country accent. I don't think I got a country accent. I don't talk like this. Curry shooting, D Rose athleticism, LeBron IQ. Oh, we're just throwing IQ in the mix now. Okay. Steph shooting, LeBron finishing. Is LeBron really the best finisher though? I mean, I think LeBron is like the best all-around player, but I don't know. How do I be smooth like Paul George? There's a video on my channel called How to Cure Stiffness in Basketball. That video may help you. Gary Payton defense. Gary Payton is slept on. What's up, Loyalty? How you doing, bro? Do I think Bronny James will be good in the NBA? Yeah, because he's LeBron's son, so LeBron's probably going to mentor him. What's the most important skill for a small guard? In my personal opinion, I think it's shooting. Because, yeah, you can have the ball handling skills, and, yeah, you could do all that, but if you're still small, you're going to get blocked when you go in the paint. So, I think shooting. LeBron or MJ are the best finishers, in my opinion. Ooh. Who is the best finisher in NBA history? I mean, you could argue something like Kareem because of the sky hook. Allen Iverson or Kyrie Irving? For best dribbler of all time, I love my 76ers, but I'm going to have to give that card to Kyrie. Who do I think the Rookie of the Year will be? I have no clue. I haven't been keeping up with the NBA enough to tell you. For you, Alex, 5'5", pretty buff. I would say shooting, once again, because if you have the shooting, it opens up every other aspect of your game. Yeah, what do y'all think? The arm gains coming in now? Finally? Gaining 10 pounds since May. Starting to finally show just a little bit. I don't know, man. What do y'all think? Well, am I still small or what? I might still be small. I don't know. It's definitely different than before. Dude, before I was too slim, man. That's alright. Good arms. All y'all are too kind. Is there anything you can do to increase range other than going to the gym? Form shooting, and then take a step back every 10 shots until you get to like half court. Recently broke my arm and need to get back into training. Anything you'd recommend for me to practice? Do stuff for your legs and one arm stuff. So if it's not your shooting arm, then do form shooting, just one-handed form shooting. If it's your shooting arm, then work on strengthening your left and left-handed finishes and left-handed dribbling. Just work around it. If it's your left hand that's broken, use your right. If it's your right hand that's broken, use your left. Mark, you gonna remember us once I blow up? Yeah, of course, man. Good job, bro. Love your videos. Great job on 5. Can't wait to hoop when I heal my shoulder injury. Oh, yeah. Thank you, bro. What's my grade? I'm going into my senior year. That best finisher question is too tough to answer. I'd say Kyrie, though. Hey, he's got a crazy layup package, Kyrie. I deserve so much subscribers. Oh, thank you, man. How do I fix my form, or how do I find my shooting? All y'all are going to love that video I have coming out about the principles of jump shooting. I did a ton of research for it. There's a whole Google sheet I linked in that video, and I went all through YouTube and I looked at the best basketball players' jump shots, and that video is awesome, bro. Like I was saying earlier, that video is one of my most proudest videos. So I'm hyped for that one to come out. I've wasted about 2 to 3 weeks of the summer because of injuries, and I've probably practiced for around 10 to 15. I have around 30 days left. Is it too late for me to make rep? No, it's not too late. It's just that you gotta make up for that lost time. So maybe you have to do 2 a days or 3 a days. I need more subs for real. Oh, thank you, man. When is it coming out? I think I have it scheduled for Wednesday. So I could wait. Yes, I have it scheduled for. Is it this Wednesday or next Wednesday? I think I have it scheduled for this Wednesday. If I'm 6'1" and going into my junior year, does it make sense for me to use a KD type play style? I mean, it depends on what your play style really is, and I mean, you can emulate anybody's play style that you want if that's comfortable for you and if you find that you play the best in that play style. So. Do I mew? Nah, man. You know I used to, though. I used to do it because I used to watch Hamza Ahmed. Some of y'all might know him. But then I stopped because he just got weird. If I have a 32-inch vert, 5'8" wingspan, but can't dunk, only touching backboard. Well, at least you're touching backboard, because I'm barely. What do I think about Reed Shepherd? I like Reed Shepherd. He looks similar to me in some ways. I'll give him that, but a lot of y'all that say, "Oh, you look like Reed Shepherd," I'm just like, man, it's just a random white dude with black hair, bro. I remember subscribing at 700 or 800 subs, and it's crazy how fast you have grown. Congrats. Oh, thank you, Owen. I appreciate that. I'm 6'2" with no vert. He is so cool. Are you talking about Reed Shepherd? He is so cool. Can only touch net. Who's my favorite basketball player? Kobe Bryant is my favorite of all time. Tyrese Maxey is my favorite current basketball player. Reed Shepherd's the GOAT. What are your guys' thoughts on Cooper Flag? Do you think he's gonna do real well, or he's real young, isn't he? He's actually younger than me, which is crazy to think about. How can I score more points in JV games? I rarely ever get more than 10. Practice, 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 practice. There's no shortcuts. I know y'all hate it when I say that, but there's no shortcuts to it. Man, I'm going to start stretching. Oh. Dude, if I have a cramp in my hamstrings midstream, that's not going to be fun. What is the most important skill for centers and forwards? Finishing around the rim and rebounding. Those two. Butterfly stretch. If I want to be able to do a jelly in a game, what should I work on? You should probably work on jellies. I scored like 2 to 6 points on my intramurals games. Nice. Is it a problem that I'm about 6 foot and can't jump at all? I have a coach who was talking about how I need to use my long arms and legs. Should I work on my vert or stuff like shooting and handles? I don't know, because I don't have as much context on the situation as your coach does, but I mean, I would say appease the coach, do what he's telling you, but also work on shooting and ball handling, because that'll help you out more in the long run. How do I stop being nervous? Watch my video titled How to Play Basketball with Confidence. I've been learning driving angles. It's at least 30 it's at least 30 times to get past people. However, even as a lanky person, it's tough to overpower. It might just have to become a shooter. Yeah, something that I've noticed with a lot of high school players is that they take very wide angles on their drives when they could just blow by their man just by attacking their hip. What has the internet become? This brain rot. Alright, I'll see you. I meant 30 times easy. Oh, yeah. I'm very happy that I haven't gotten injured over this offseason. I'm proud of that. I can give myself a little pat on the back for that. This whole offseason, with how much training I've done, I've taken very good care of my body. I'm proud of that. I've had to miss one AAU game. Actually, two. It was on the same day. But, oh. I don't know if y'all heard that, but my back just cracked so many times. Damn, my knee just cracked too. You got nice editing. I see your vids. Oh, thank you, bro. Yeah, I attack the hip, but after I get by, I probably unconsciously take a wide angle. So should I go into my defender or just keep a straight angle? Something that my coach told me that helped me out a lot was he said this phrase. He said, stay on your line. Don't let your defender push you off that line. Have an imaginary line straight in front of you. Don't get off that line. Or straight to the basket, I should say. If somebody started roasting you at school in front of half the school, what would you do? I don't know, probably laugh. The way I handle it is like, this is what I usually do. I either A, just laugh it off, or B, I just use very big vocab words and try to confuse them. I'll say something I don't know, it's usually an instinctive thing, but I remember one time last year, somebody was saying something about me, and so I said, oh, so you're self-projecting on me for some, and I was going into this huge long discussion, and the funny part of it is I didn't insult him one time, but it's just that I dragged on this random conversation that I was just waffling for probably 10 minutes, and then it just ruined his insult. So that's usually my way of handling it. Or I'll just roast somebody back, but oftentimes I try not to. And a lot of roasts are funny, so I just laugh at them, especially the creative ones. I love a good roast, even if it's against me. Are there any other questions? Because I'm thinking of ending this stream. It's starting to get late where I'm at. One last one, I bet. What do you do when somebody trash talks you in a game? I don't do anything. I don't talk back. I don't, or usually I don't talk back. Sometimes I do, but usually I just play my game, and they can talk all they want, but that's not what matters. What matters is a win or a loss. And while they're focused on trying to get into my head, which is just not going to happen, I'm focused on winning the game. So that's the way I see it. I like to, instead of beat people with how I talk, I like to beat them with how I play. Simple as that. Any more questions before I go? I don't want to just leave y'all hanging. How do I handle pregame jitters? Sometimes I meditate, sometimes I just listen to music, or other times I just trust in my abilities and I'm fine. I think that's just due to how much experience I have. I don't really get those same pregame jitters as I used to, but yeah. All right. Well, I appreciate all y'all that were in the stream, and top three stretches pregame, butterfly, um, Achilles stretch, and calf stretch against the wall. All right. As always, keep God first. Good luck, bro. I'll see you, man.